Hello, this is the Trade Site U.S. Stocks and Futures Market Preview and Domestic Economic Data Roadmap for the week beginning Monday the 23rd, ending Friday the 27th of October, 2017. Hope you had a great trading week. Not that it was very exciting. Here's a look at the ES Frontline Futures Contract. This is a daily chart of the broad market and futures forum, which is the proper technical way to look at the market. And as you can see, most of these candles were very, very small. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, tiny. Thursday, little wiggle and back. Friday, up. And then this is already including Saturday's data or Monday's data, because I'm recording this late. So it was a very boring week. One of the worst I've ever seen in, 25 years of trading. You can only do what you can do. Let's go through the major indices. Then we'll look at the week and intraday charts. Then we'll talk about the economic data that's coming out this week. Crude oil closed at $52.05. That was up 20 cents on Friday. Gold down $2.80 to $12.77.70. S&P cash index gained 13.11. Note the gap, though. We gapped up on Friday. Options expiration just squeezed the market. Gapped up. There's a lot of options trading that's going on that is screwing up the market right now. I can tell you that. NASDAQ up 16.2. Not a new high, but it did move up. SOX up 6.20. That was a gap up that we actually sold off from, but new closing high there. Biotechs haven't made a new high in a few weeks. Remember, as go banks and biotechs, so goes the market, down 37 points on Friday. The VIX down 0.08 to 997. Horrible. Trading closes at 0.9. The 10-day moving average is all the way up at 1.14. There was a high reading a while back, but it's still not going to come off the 10-day moving average for a while, so it doesn't matter. This is what's amazing. Here's NASDAQ volume, 1.8 billion shares on Friday. If you see some of the high dots on this chart, they're usually the expiration. Now, some of those are the triple expiration. This was not a triple expiration, but 1.8 billion shares on an expiration Friday is not good. It's not good volume. NASDAQ advanced decline ratio plus 421. New York plus 639. That's up from what we saw earlier in the week. Google gains $3.23. Up near the highs. Apple up 27 cents. That was down for the week. Amazon down 370, also down for the week. Netflix down 97. It's interesting. The market hits new highs, but these big ones are down for the week, except Google, which is at new highs. Tesla down $6.71. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF, down 133. Goldman Sachs up 474. Remember, this thing got hammered for a couple weeks after running up for a couple weeks, and then now trying to make its way back up. All right, let's take a look at the futures intraday, and we're going to look at 10-minute candles. So Monday, small gap up, filled the gap, closed just slightly up. Tuesday, small gap down, filled, closed even. Wednesday, small gap up, basically filled. Thursday, small gap down and shot lower, or better gap down, shot lower, but then came back up and closed even. So, at that point, the whole week's not much of a range and hasn't done much. And then Friday, for expiration, we gap up. So where was your options unraveling? Probably Thursday, if you look at it, and that was to the upside because, the market's not hanging down. And then Friday was just a wasted day. So now that the options have unraveled and everything's done, we're on to a new week. What's that going to mean? Hard to say at this exact point, but, I think we've got to realize that it could be a turning point in the market. And this is the time of year where the markets do start to move. Here's a look. So no data on Monday here in the U.S. Tuesday, flash manufacturing PMI and flash services PMI, 9:45 a.m. Eastern Time. Richmond Manufacturing Index at 10. Wednesday, durable goods at 8:30. HPI, the housing price index at 9. New home sales at 10. Crude oil inventories at 10:30. That's the weekly number. Thursday, unemployment claims and goods trade balance. Preliminary wholesale inventories. We got pending home sales at 10 and natty gas at 10:30. Friday, we got the advanced GDP an hour before the bell. That's a big one. The first look at the gross domestic product for the third quarter. So that's going to be a big number the first time that happens. And then revised University of Michigan sentiment for the month. Charts as usual brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out. I mean, we're at that time of year. Hopefully something starts to shake loose and get back to work. Have a great trading week.